Hello? Con lamia, welcome, hi. I say very scared actually because I had a micro cut just now. Literally as I was watching the timer count down, and now I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. Okay, yeah, no, you're answering. Hi, con lamia everybody. How are you doing? Welcome. Hola mia todo el mundo. Bienvenido. You're not muted. She's not, but should we tell her that? Fuck you. But yeah, that was a start. And by that I mean, if my internet could stop trolling me for 1 minute, especially on our streams. Have you noticed that it happens mostly during our streams? Man, that's so evil. Why? Why does a cosmic entity have something against my art streams specifically? With how I already struggle to make them. Anyways, welcome everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Let me say my hellos. If I sound a little bit out of it, it's because I am. I'm so tired. Welcome, Hypecat. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Officer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Joshua. Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I hear it. I hear it. I'm so out of it. Rancor, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Finn, I welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Retouch, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. You're a micro. No, you're a micro, Rancor. Oh, that's cheating? What is cheating? Reading out of order? That's cheating. The art just started. Yeah, but this is literally what I did last time. Not last time, but you know, when we were doing the your character here's, however many streams I did of those, because I legitimately cannot keep track of it. The fact that I planned so many just for like half of them to get deleted by cosmic entities means that I have no idea how much I've done of this. But yeah, this is the only thing that I did off stream was like the lines that I managed to do, which is literally just the head and like the body. I was making the foundation, but since I'm not gonna use this one in the end, because spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I have finished the your character here that I posted, and ideally I would have done the 3 of them, but who has the time? Clearly not me. So instead, I did one of them, and I saved this one and said, fuck it, I'll use this one for myself. I wasn't being able to figure out the legs anyway, so whatever. Ellie's internet is not a fan of art. Honestly, no, it's not. Honestly, no, it's not. You know how some of you guys tell me that you sometimes have issues with my streams buffering? That happens to me literally every time I'm watching Yomi's streams. I never say it in chat because like she can't do anything about it because it's probably on my end. But when I'm watching Yomi's stream, I'm like, I have periods of maybe half an hour where I have to refresh the browser every 2 minutes or so, which is really annoying, but you know, sometimes the life is like that. Sometimes life is like that. You sounded a little bit different for a moment, but you seem normal now. I don't know. I don't feel normal. I feel tired. Yesterday, to be able to finish the your character here with the rendered version and the gifs and another file that I give people to commission, so that they have all the options on one place instead of having to catch them in the GIF. Like a comprehensible guide of the options. And I was doing that until I went to bed, and I went to bed late because I wanted to finish that, and because I was tired, I kept making mistakes, and because I was rushed to finish it, I kept making mistakes, and I kept like having to spend twice the time fixing those mistakes, so I'm tired is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Camber Media, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I must not have sub day one. I never realized. You mean the memberships? Ken versus Mania, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Did I say that already? I need to go do my blendering. Lots to learn, lots to model, little time. Wanna Rodwood on the weekend though? I don't have the game. I don't have the game. But hey, I wish you good luck with the blendering. I hope that you learn a lot, that you advance a lot. And I like that you've been asking for help in the Discord. Not anything that I can help with, because I never learned modeling. In fact, when I learned sculpting, my main problem was not knowing how to reduce the polygons, because sculpting creates like a bazillion polygons, and then you need to actually retopologize that to be useful, and I never could do that, so I cannot help, but I'm glad that some people seem to be able to help. So good luck! Good luck! You had to have a white page and then do the copy paste on stream? This is the same file. Like, this is the exact same file. How do we know if you didn't add anything? You have eyes! That's how you know! I think only buffered on your streams, Ellie. I know some people have issues buffering. In my case, I do. Gabriel, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. This is a pick up drawing. I'm going. I have the intro chat. I'm still fine. I'm still within the 10 minutes. Even last stream, I could watch Yomi and Elephant Power without buffering. Yeah, it's probably a me problem. That's why I don't mention it on the chat, because it's like, I would just stress her out for no reason. Because I know that I'm the only one who has problems. Because when other people have problems, they all start saying like, oh, it's a buffering for anyone else, blah, blah, blah. But normally it's just me. So it's a me issue. It's a skill issue with me. Ken, welcome, hi, hello. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying thank you. Ken, thank you! Thank you for the Magenta Super Chat! I can talk to you through DMs about this, but thank you! Seriously, if that, you said 3 commissions, please. If that's not a joke, then we can talk about it through DMs. It gets stuck often when I'm watching you too. That's, yeah, it's weird that it happens with us. Leo, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Is that Mayday or Matey? Neither. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. So, you did not sleep 7 to 9 hours and rest well? Probably not, Joshua. Last night, I probably didn't. An issue that can be solved if you look at the goddamn Steam notifications. No! Did you... Oh no! I'm sorry! Thank you so very much! Thank you so much for the gift! Thank you for the game! I'm actually really excited because I played the demo and I was very addicted to it while the demo was up. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Rancor! And thank you, Gain! Sculpting is not for me. I'm the complete opposite style of modeling kind of guy. Yeah, I personally really like sculpting, but I don't think I can do it anymore because my computer has not advanced. My computer probably cannot handle it. Guess you can expect a Steam pop-up around this weekend. No, it's already there. Thank you. Vorador, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Congrats on finally opening commissions. Did you get any already? I have 2. I have 2 that I am gonna do. And I don't know if I'm gonna do them on stream. One person has already said that I could do it on stream. The other person I haven't asked yet. I will never joke about not arting very often, lie. I will never joke about you not arting very often, lie. I'm too sleepy to understand what you mean, but I think you mean that you also you joke about that when you're mad. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing while I read the chat. She said, as if anyone believed her. Okay, what do I have here? Because I haven't touched this in a while. I have 2 layers for the body. Why do I have 2 layers for the body? Why do I have 2 layers for the body? We're gonna delete one of those. We have Oh no! No, this is what I used for the thumbnail and it's not needed. Oh, because legs. Well, guess what? We're not gonna have any legs. So, hee hee ha ha hoo 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 hoo. That's easy. Okay, face, that's good. Eyes, that's good. Head, that's fine. Alright! Actually, the head's not fine. I wanna make it a little bit, a little bit more narrow. I think that's better. And if this is gonna be me, I'm gonna want to change that mouth. I'm gonna duplicate this just so I don't lose it, just in case I don't like it. And I'm gonna do an open mouth because that's much more me. So what we're gonna do today is mostly like lay down how I want it to look. Since I'm not thinking about your character here anymore with this, I get to do like planning for one specific character, person, me, instead of... Oh, for a second I thought I had done something really weird. Instead of trying to... Why are you erasing weird though? Did I change how this tool works? Without realizing? Oh my god, I changed how this tool works without realizing! No! No! Man, this is one of my favorite tools. I can't deal with this shit. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. So who's gonna tell Ken that YouTube takes a cut and this is not how commissioning works? That's why I'm saying if it's not a joke, we can talk about it in DMs. We can figure something out in DMs. This is not a joke. But we can. There's always something to be done. There's always something to be done. Okay, that looks happier. That looks better. I'm someone who takes so long in art, but partly it's because I do sculpt slowly the shapes. Doing the clean line art is another story. Doing the clean line art is another story because I do actually go for smoother, longer strokes. But as far as like deciding on the base shape, molding the base shape that I'm gonna do the proper line art for later. Short little strokes are fine. Okay. That still looks a little bit too tame. I'm normally a much more hyper person, so I want the expression to be really hyper. Mayana Super? What's a Mayana? Magenta. Magenta. I probably said, like, my pronunciation is terrible right now. Everything is sleepy, including my tongue and my mouth. But I meant magenta. Whoa, 10 years. Feels like it's barely been 2. Did I say something like 10 years, 2 years? What? What did I say? What are you trying to convince me that I said? Because you know that I can. You know that I can't believe anything right now because I'm so fucking asleep. So you could take advantage of that. You shouldn't, but you could. But you shouldn't. Okay, I feel like I might spend too long on one tiny little part of the drawing if I don't get my act together. But hey, I have time. I have plenty of time. Right? I have plenty of time before May Day. And my first and foremost concern is going to be since I'm not doing my own maid day with my character here thing, my main concern is going to be to make sure that I'm actually doing something very different. Or rather not very different, but like design a different maid outfit, at least partially, and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this mouth shape. Should I move on and come back to it later? Should I move on and decide what I do about it afterwards? Probably, right? Probably. She says as she keeps going with the mouth. Probably, she says, as she ignores herself. Wait, Ken, what do you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh? Do you not know that YouTube takes 30%? Are you unaware that YouTube takes a 30% cut? Okay, that still feels way too fucking tame. I'm gonna have to figure something out, but right now it's not happening. Right now, my brain is not being able to figure it out. So I'm gonna move on to something else, and then we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this afterwards. That's not like a terrible mouth, but it's also not me. It's not feeling very much like me. What if I just stretch it? Could be it. That could be cute enough. That could be nice. I still think that the version of the game you played was my least favorite build of the game. I hate the power selection dropping on the ground and having to walk to it to look at a tiny help text. What I like about it is that it doesn't create... Like, it's handled in a way that it doesn't create infighting between teammates. Because the demo that I tried with a friend. I convinced a friend to try it with me. Every time that I have a next fest that has a lot of co-op games, I'm like bothering all my friends to see like who's gonna try X or Y with me. And I liked that it never caused any sort of like infighting for the powers. Because it just, it drops color-locked, character-locked powers. And I thought that was very nice. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when you have a power that the other person does not want, that you could very easily use on their side. And it's like, oh man, I could totally leave this to you if you could want it, if you could grab it. But, you know, it's still worth it for me to just avoid infighting. Because I think one of the suckiest parts of playing multiplayer games with friends is when you have that one friend. You know that every friend group has that one friend who refuses to play fairly. With Risk of Rain, for example, I have... Oh, shit. With Risk of Rain, for example, I'll have a friend group, right, that we used to play it with. And one person, it was always one fucking person that would completely ignore the idea of keeping us balanced. The rest of us would go like, hey, I have a lot of healing items and X doesn't. Or like, hey, Ellie doesn't really have a lot of mobility items. Let's leave this mobility one for her. Whatever. And there was this one guy who would always have like 3 times as many items because he would just never give any item up. Because he wouldn't care about keeping the team balanced. And then we would die and he would be fighting the boss and he would be getting all the loot from the boss because he was the only one alive. Because he was the only one who had more loot than the rest of us and it was an endless cycle, blah, blah, blah. So I appreciate a game that doesn't allow that to happen. Alright, I like that, but I think what's throwing me off is the lack of under eyelashes. Because I really like under eyelashes. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do under eyelashes. And I'm gonna change the eye shape, maybe? I think maybe I want to change the eye shape so I can have under eyelashes. Whoa, I'm really behind on the chat. Wait, I'm like 10 minutes behind on the chat. Or more. Oh god, okay. A little bit of a rush. For real, I need to go and practice modeling. I'm sorry if I didn't say it before, Rancor. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have a good, productive session. I missed an again. Have fun drawing. Good luck. Thank you. So from that 75 at the end of the month, we'll reach 52.5. Clumsy Ely Tejepero? What? Did you change it or they change it? Who changed it? Who changed what? Huh? How does it feel to finally make the drawing stream? I don't know. I'm still reeling. We don't even have to gaslight her today. She's doing it for us. I'm so sleepy. Yes, I'm gaslighting myself. Themborn, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Ted Trooper, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Are you hurt? What do you need? I'm not hurt. I'm just sleepy. Are you close to the rescue boat? No. If there is one, I need it. I'm sure that there is one and it's called coffee. But I hate coffee. So I hate coffee. So the rescue boat that could get me right now called coffee, caffeine, is absolutely, utterly useless. You know, for many years I thought I can survive without caffeine. When other people have caffeine, I can just have sugar. But guess what? Sugar doesn't actually do the same thing as coffee. Like, that's a myth. I never got a high burst of energy from sugar. Sugar high's a fucking myth. But yeah, I don't like coffee, so there's nothing that can rescue me. There's absolutely nothing here ready to rescue me. Where am I in the chat? I'm trying to go fast. To make a bigger mouth, you need to modify the head size. More specifically, the chin. And I might, or I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the eyes are gonna make me like it more. John Alex, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. In 3 previous builds, it would pause the game. The whole screen would be taken by skill selection like in Vampire Survivors, and each power was described right there. Oh, that would be better. That would be better. You're not here to comment, to hear my comments about it, but if you care later, I'll try to remember what time it is. Okay, half an hour in, I read your comment about... I'm not gonna remember this, am I? Hopefully I'll remember to clip this, but yes, that does sound better. I guess they were trying to make it more diegetic because the vibe that I got was that they were trying to make the game as diegetic as possible. Personally, I don't mind the change too much, but I have to agree that when you describe it that way, it sounds better. It sounds better. If you didn't like any of them, you could just skip choice and gain Tefera. Can you not? Can you not skip choices now? Wait, you can't? Concerto, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I have fell asleep listening to you talk. I got hypnotized by the snake. That's nice. You have that one friend who refuses to play fair, Ellie, who goes Star Berserker in 100% orange using a map with a lot of battles? That's still fair. That's part of the game, buddy. I have a friend who in co-ops doesn't look at all what's happening around and either rushes forwards and dies or steals your kills when you'd, for example, heal from finishing off that enemy. Yeah, I feel like we all have that one friend, right? I feel we all have that one friend who hoards all the potions. Why are you all dead? Yeah, I think it's a universal experience, or at least pretty universal. Did the math and added the 30% for this one. Thank you, Ken! Thank you! We'll talk about it in DMs. Because if we're gonna do the commission, I have to ask you many questions about like what the commission would be. but thank you! Depending on the type of game, if you have a tank, it's useless to give boost on damage or healing to him. So I prefer to give the one that fits the role instead of trying to get just numeric equality. In Risk of Rain, although there are things that benefit one player or another more, like there are items that definitely benefit one character over the other. It's like a very small minority. In Risk of Rain, having any item can be a game changer, except for very, very little exceptions. You normally do want to have at least some healing items, at least some... Okay, so how do I explain this for someone who hasn't played Risk of Rain? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. In Risk of Rain, it's less about roles and it's more about like, there's one healing item that's gonna benefit this player but not this player. But there is at least one healing item that's definitely gonna benefit me, right? Like the game is balanced in such a way that there's definitely an item in each category that you can choose. Okay, that's better. I think that's better, right? I think you need to come more to the center. Maybe even closer? Something's still a little bit off, but I think it's the shape. Like the shape in this one is bigger at the top. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, I'll move on and I'll keep adjusting this as I go. I think I'm gonna also make them be a little bit closer to each other. And it still feels like one of the eyes covers way more territory than the other, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing with the shape of the eyes. Like, in general, something feels odd about this shape. But I'm falling behind on the chat again! I can't focus too much on anything, or else I'll fall behind on the chat again. Ken, thank you so much for rejoining the memberships. I hope that you enjoy what I'm gonna have soon. I promise soon I'm gonna do more member streams. Reading you that context again, always. You know that I fall behind on chat. That's not a surprise to anyone, I would hope at this point. The idea for the Maid Ely being a clumsy Ellie with the teje pero expression. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Not exactly. Yeah, there's something about the eyes I'm not liking, but I'm gonna figure it out when I'm a bit more awake. Oh, that's better. Maybe I do like them. Maybe I'm fine with it. And maybe I'm fine with the mouth now that I changed the eyes as well. I think I am. I think now that I changed the eyes, I'm happy with the smile. Okay, good. That means I could start doing the hair. As a sketch. We're not gonna try to do it like... We're not gonna try to do it proper. We're just gonna try to settle like where it would be for now. Okay, that's good. And I have to decide if I'm gonna have the little hairs going in or going out. This little hair. If I'm gonna have it going in or if I'm gonna have it going out. No, this needs to be longer. This side is longer. Okay. That's coming out good. The shape is coming out could right away. It's not the finish line. I keep forgetting that I can't use that tool. Can I fix it right now? No, because I don't know what I did. Blending. Why did I give it blending? When did I give it blending? No, it's not the blending. That's why. Is it the persistence? The dilution. Oh, yeah. Okay. It was the dilution. I fixed it. We're fine. We fixed it. Me neither, but I still refuse to drink coffee. Same. Same. I don't like coffee at all. Name one person who believes in myths. Well, depends on what you mean myths. Because belief systems. The other one was, who changed the option tool you complained before? Did you change it? It was an update. No, I changed it at some point. It's always me. It's always me. I don't know what I do half the time. Which, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I got a sugar rush once due to a milkshake someone I once knew made. 6 spoons of sugar, big spoons. That sounds delightful. That sounds, tasty. Within maybe an hour of drinking caffeine, I crash hard. That sounds like caffeine is not that useful for you, huh? The excitement of drinking coffee gets me going alone. Hey, that is welcome, hello, how are you doing? Nethernet, welcome, hello, how are you doing, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. There's a big variety of coffee drinks. Maybe you haven't found your flow. I don't like the taste of coffee. That's the problem. Like, it's not gonna happen. It needs a thigh gap? I don't have thighs. How's it gonna have a thigh gap if I don't have thighs? Nether looking to start a fight. Also, body's too long for my taste. It's not for mine. You might be confused because she doesn't have titties first. Yet. That's what I meant. Not first. Yes. I need to go back to work. See you next. Goodbye, Leo. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hello. Clip the thing with Rancor for you? Thank you! Thank you so that I can remember, like, to give my opinions to Rancor. The only rain I know is water falling from the sky, clouds. There's also acid rain. Basically, in Risk of Rain, you scale primarily with items to the point your character stops mattering as it's just a means to trigger the items. And so fast attackers vibe better with on-hit items, etc. Yeah, but like I was also thinking specifically about like the spores, for example, versus the meat chunks, right? Those are both healing items. One of them triggers on hit. I'm not gonna talk about the vial because the vial is literally useful for absolutely anyone. But like there's this one item which drops healing chunks of meat with the when you hit the enemies, right? So you hit an enemy and it has a chance to drop a meat chunk that's gonna heal you when you eat it. And then there are other characters, there's another item that heals when you stand still for X amount of seconds, right? So a character that has a lot of mobility is going to benefit from the meat chunks much more because it's going to be flying around getting to where the enemies are dropping the chunks. Like a melee character, for example, is going to benefit a lot more than, say, a sniper character. A sniper character is going to benefit from the item that heals when standing still. So at the end of the day, you are gonna have like items that benefit one specific build over the other, but they are both going to need a healing item. They're both going to benefit from having a healing item. And there is a way for the game to drop, it's not just there is a way. It's built into the game that sometimes you'll get a choose your own item, and sometimes you can be like, oh hey, there's a healing item here. Come grab it, X person, this one is good for you, right? But in my group, that one friend would never do that shit. And so we would always be struggling to get any items at all, and then we would take whatever we had in front of us. Which means that we would not synergize with our character or with the rest of our build, etc, etc. Hey, I'm liking how the hair's coming out so far. Like, it's just general shape. Once more, I'll say it, but I mean, this is kind of whack. I'm gonna change the middle bang later, but later. For now, it's fine. The legs, where's the tail? It had legs before, but now it's not gonna have legs. I promise. I'm gonna change it soon. Ready for every welcome, my hello, Shiny Bunny, welcome, my hello. How are you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome. At least approach to the chat is like that one friend. He trails behind the rest of the group. Yeah, but that's, you know, it's hard. It's hard to do it all at the same time. Cause I have, you know, the drawing to pay attention to. I think I did the other hair peak a little bit. For starters, the brush being a lot thicker is throwing me off. But I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm gonna. Ugh, that was such a nice shape though. That was so nice. It's fine, we'll recover it, We'll get another nice shape. Right? Okay, I think I need to lower that little peak of hair in this side. Lower it a little bit to match this side better. And you know what? We're cutting corners, baby. We are cutting corners. We're gonna grab it, we're gonna copy, we're gonna paste it, we're gonna flip it, we're gonna put it there, we're gonna... boom. Boom, baby! That's the way. That's the way we handle it. Okay, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it yet. There's something I don't like. There's something I don't like about it. I'll keep going and see if it jumps at me at some point. What it is that I don't like. Maybe I need the eyes even closer. Because here's the thing, here's a little secret of the anime industry. The eyes are a lot further than you would think by thinking about it logically. If you deconstruct any like professional artist out there of anime, they draw the eyes with such a separation. Like, I find it so insane that it ends up looking good. But in my case, when I try to apply that, I find myself not liking stuff. I find myself needing more space at the sides than at the center. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll figure it out. For now, I'll just complain about it. For now, I'll just complain about it. Until I figure it out. Alright. I like coffee and coffee with milk, but doesn't wake me up. I don't. I could never stomach coffee. I'm more of a tea guy than a coffee guy. Me too, but I'm not a tea person either. So I can stomach tea if I need to, not coffee. I can't wait to tell you the 3 characters I want. I'm super excited. I'm immune to sugar, caffeine, or taurine waking reactions. Oh, really? Oof. That's harsh. I don't choose coffee because I don't choose it. But not being able to choose it is kind of like you don't even not even having that choice. Sheesh. Not a coffee person, don't hate it, but I don't really like it and it doesn't do anything for my energy anyway, so there's no point. It's better if it doesn't do anything for you, it's better not to drink coffee because as far as I know, like the effect of the withdrawal from coffee is like horrible. Like, as far as I know, it's like one of those substances that is much more dangerous than people give it credit for. Do I like that? Do I not like that? I think I don't like that, and I think it's because I need this to be a little bit straighter. I think that's better. I'm gonna take some of these out. Okay. Little by little, we make progress. We make progress little by little. You're not gonna have it done immediately, but that's fine. You're not gonna have it done immediately, but that's fine. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later. Okay. This is... The biggest issue I'm having is that this is not feeling like Ellie. I've drawn me so many times, and at this point I'm like used to certain feelings, and I'm not getting it. From this. Why did I choose those two layers? What? Okay. Little by little. Let's keep going. Maybe as I have more of the drawing, I'll realize the problems I have with specific parts. Right? Yeah. Cookies! Welcome! Welcome, Cookies! Oh my god! It's been so long since I've seen you in the chat. How are you doing? Unless you're not here. But I hope that you are. Hi! Thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you've been enjoying, and I hope that you keep enjoying, and I hope that you're doing good, and I hope that your exams go well, and I hope that your competitions, future competitions, whenever those may be, that they go well. And welcome. Except playing sniper goes against the game's design because enemies still spawn constantly around you, forcing you to move. So at best you can quick scope and nothing more. I like playing sniper though. I do like playing sniper. Yes, it's true that at some points you do have to you do have to stop relying on the snipe and move a lot and quick snipe. But at the beginning of the level, when you have like 3 motherfuckers spawning and it's so slow, I find that the beginning of the level as a sniper is delightful. Because while everyone else is running around trying to find enemies, because there's only like 3 motherfuckers in the whole map, you're finding all of them and killing them off. Yeah, later on it gets complicated, but I like playing sniper at the beginning. It's fun. And you know what? I'm mostly dead by the end of the level anyways, so I take advantage of the start. Alright. Now I'll do hair 2. And I'll do the rest of the hair. Yeah. Oh, wait, since this is a maid thing, maybe I could have like a cute little, maybe I could have like a cute little bow here. Like, you know, like very cutesy, kawaii maid-like. That could be cute! Right? That could be cute. Alright, for now we're gonna leave that there. And we're gonna move to something else. For example, changing this ear, this generic human ear, and making it like my ear instead. Caffeine only works to make me need to go to the washroom. Man, does no one in here actually benefit from caffeine? Been playing Stardew Valley lately, just bought an inventory upgrade for 2,000 gold, but I haven't played in a while, so I forgot some ways to make lots of money. As far as I understand it, it's just like buy more expensive plant, do more expensive plant, that's it. I don't know, if I ever pick up Stardew Valley again, which I guess I should because I missed a lot of the content because I haven't played in a lot of updates or whatever. I decided that the only way I'll ever get back to Stardew Valley is by installing a shit ton of mods to avoid the grinding, because I just don't care enough to grind. I don't care. I want to have the high level stuff as fast as possible and just focus on exploring the content I don't have. So, tractor. Tractor mod. Crumpets, welcome! Hi! How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello! How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. That's because they make their character's forehead bigger than you do and also mark the bridge of the nose. In most anime, the bridge of the nose is not marked. In most anime, the nose is barely there. Honestly. Well, modern anime drawing. So what's your favorite beverage? Water. Literally, unless it's a very, 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 very special occasion, I drink water. And mate cocido con leche. But that's like a very Argentinian thing that I don't know where you would find anywhere else. So it's just like a me thing. I can't explain it any other way. I'm a tea person primarily because it's that or water. I'm a water person, but when I want a warm beverage, I do mate cocido con leche. I sent to you and talked to Ellie. What is a teehee? Pero the expression. Okay. Wait. What the fuck is that leg? Nether, what? Oh, I know that gif. There's no way the onomatopoeia for that is pero, because I remember the sound, and the sound is something like or something like that. It's like a really weird sound. Coffee is dangerous? The withdrawal from coffee is. I envy people waking up with coffee or Monster or Red Bull. You know, I've never tried Monster or Red Bull or stuff like that. Or have I? I think maybe I did try it once, but my memory of it is so splotchy that I legitimately don't know if it happened or if I thought it happened. Check your old chibi to see yourself and compare to what's wrong. I drew that a year ago. I'm not gonna use that as judgment. Like you would think that in a year some parts of me just some tastes or some art improved. So Cookies the first member. Yeah, Cookies was the first member. It's insane, isn't it? The Sailor Mouth really coming out today. Is it? Wait, is it? I feel like I haven't been. What? Wait, what? The 20th time you play a game, you don't really feel like spending 6 days grinding on trash mobs or harvesting weeds. You just want to get a cheat menu and jump forward. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't even played it 20 times, but just is one of those games that is just so slow. Stardew Valley. Ken, thank you again for the super chat. Let's make it 4 commissions. There's one more girl I have. Listen! We'll talk about this later on the Discord, but you do understand that super chats are not the same as a commission, right? I'll talk to you about it later. We'll figure something out. But thank you so much for super chat. I really appreciate it. We'll talk about it. We'll figure something out. but I need you to understand right now that super chatting is not commissioning. Teehee is the sound, pero is the sound of the tongue, so that doesn't sound. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've never felt the slightest inclination to try Red Bull or Monster. Seems like a terrible idea. I think it seems like a terrible idea, but I also feel like as a gamer, you know? As a gamer girl, I feel like I'm missing out on something. I feel FOMO. I know that it's stupid, but I feel a little bit of FOMO. It's like, what am I missing? Why is this so popular? Why do people like it so much? What am I missing? All right, and with that, I have pretty much everything that was draft number 2. Now, I have everything else in the sketchiest of sketches. Okay, so let's get started with arms. Ugh. Okay. No. Yes. Let's get started with the arms, but let's remind myself that this is gonna be covered by a tray, so this doesn't matter. I'll just leave it as that, right? We're not gonna focus on making this look good, right? Yeah, okay. Because it's unnecessary, because it's being covered by a fucking tray. Oh, I heard it. You dropped motherfucker twice unprompted and a bunch of other stuff. It's probably because I'm sleepy. It just comes out easier. I never tried energy drinks. All I remember is Gatorade and Powerade. Great for when you're sick. I never liked the taste of them at all, whatsoever. I find it a pretty disgusting taste, personally. So, yeah. But it's really good for when you're sick. It's really good for that. All right. The process that I'm doing now is a process of doing like a second sketch. A lot of this looks like final line art, and that is because there are some layers that are probably gonna stay like that. Particularly the eyes, the face, and the head. But on everything else, I'm trying to do a second sketch, so like a clean sketch. There's a pretty common, a pretty well advertised, a pretty well recommended format of approaching whatever art you're making, which is rough draft, or dirty sketch, clean sketch, then line art, or dirty sketch, clean sketch, second sketch, and then line art. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't jump to the line art first and that I do like a clean sketch. Because I tend to jump to the line art pretty quickly. I'm impatient. As you guys know, I'm a pretty impatient person. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to do a cleaner sketch. I first drank 5 cans of Monster when there was no orange juice and I was thirsty, but I just went to sleep as I wanted before drinking. Post-date, I love the taste of Monster, but I don't like the taste of Red Bull. Since I haven't tried neither, I assume that they would be like sort of the same flavor, which is kind of stupid to think that because like they're different brands, so why would I assume that it's the same? Like Gatorade and Powerade don't taste the same. They're both disgusting, but there is like a preference. I do have some sort of preference. I don't quite understand what I did here. It's kind of confusing. I'm kind of confused. I don't even know, like, whole honesty here, I don't even know if the arms are gonna be visible. Because I'm thinking of doing a, but I'll see how it looks. I'll see how it looks. I'm thinking about doing one of those maid uniforms with the wide sleeves. You know, the traditionally like Japanese wide sleeves. Just because I really like those. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. Ah, that arm is way too long. That arm is way too long. That tray is not gonna be visible. So you're gonna cover the hair? Or is it gonna be above the hair? Huh. Huh. A new tray. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. That's our tray. That's our tray for now. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's just, I just need to know where it will go. Huh? Why are you so big? Why? What the fuck? Why is this layer so big? What? Okay, there we go. Sheesh. That would be better. I think. Right? And then the parfait would be like here. That's gonna clash so hard. It's gonna clash so hard with the hair. I don't think it's good, guys. I don't think it's good. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Let's move you out of the way. If I put you, like, here, somehow. If I somehow put you here. If I somehow lower this arm. Hey guys, remember when it seemed like I had figured this out? This pose out with y'all? Remember when it seemed like I was done trying to figure out this pose? A few weeks ago? Wasn't that fun? That was super fun. Finishing something before unfinishing it. That was great. I have fond memories of it. Is there Monster and Red Bull in Argentina? If yes, how much is it in dollar or euros? There's definitely Red Bull. There's definitely Speed. I don't know if I've ever seen a Monster. Energy drinks are trash, I assume. Finally, a break. Coffee isn't bad. It's caffeine, the specific substance that is in coffee beans and energy drinks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But still, you know, coffee does have caffeine. Snake Guy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Why Ellie have legs? It's not really that I have legs, it's that I'm going to adapt this. This was going to be your character here, and then I ran out of time to do a lot of things. So instead it's going to be me. It's gonna be me and no one else. So we don't need legs anymore. It doesn't need to be generic human anymore. Caffeine is an addictive substance. It affects in the body is that it increases alertness, and that is what makes people have the extra boost of energy forcefully. Yeah. You impatient? I know, never. Who could have ever guessed, right, officer? Who could have known? Red Bull and Monster are more different than Pepsi and Coke. I have to take your word for that because I haven't tried either, and I don't like Pepsi and Coke, so I don't know the difference between those either. Caffeine itself is safe. It's more dangerous than people think. Wait, caffeine by itself is safe. It's both more dangerous than people think and less than it's made out to be. For it to be bad for you, you'll need to drink about 5 cups of coffee a day, every day. I don't think so. I think going through withdrawals just from 1 cup of coffee a day tends to be enough. Like, I know that withdrawal is the thing that really kills people. Not kills, but like really affects people. And I think withdrawal can happen if you're just used to 1 coffee a day. It's like Monster isn't making you any less sleepy, it just takes away from the ability to sleep. That sucks. That sounds awful. It's a good thing Ellie got into 5-hour energy. She might be too hyper. I don't drink any drinks to be hyper. I don't need it. What I find hilarious about energy drinks is that they started to be sold to sport people, but most sport people hate them, so they had to sell them to gamers. Sports people are really conscious of what they put in their bodies. If this thing is like bad for you, they're not gonna fucking take it. It's hilarious because energy drinks are incredibly unhealthy for people who don't do sports. But isn't it also unhealthy for people who do sports? You can also absolutely just drink decaffeinated coffee if you want the taste without the substance. How? How does that work? Do they take the caffeine out of the coffee beans? Like, how does that work? And if it wasn't already obvious, don't let kids drink coffee. It's very bad for them. Or Red Bull, or Monsters, or basically anything that has more than 10 grams of sugar per serving. I'm pretty sure that sodas, which are exclusively like what you find at children parties, I'm pretty sure those have more than 10 grams of sugar per serving. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure. This is also why most energy drinks have caffeine in the mix, because true sports energy drink will either have sodium or potassium. And are those tasty? I don't know. I mean, caffeine isn't tasty to me, so as far as I know, sodium or potassium could be delicious for some people. They don't sound tasty, but neither does caffeine, so it might be a me thing. Okay, if I put the drink, the tray here, that would look better. How would this hand make sense though? Would this hand make sense? Would it? Would I have to do like a foreshortening thing? And then this tray would have to be here, actually, and it would have to be in front of me, and it would look like I am taking it. It would look like I'm drinking the fucking parfait. Unless I put the parfait here? Okay, that could work. Kind of. That could maybe work. I'm still trying to figure out the concept. Oh god. I really thought I had this figured out, but turns out I didn't. Turns out, guys, that I was as far as I've ever been. No, that's not true. That's not entirely true, but that might work. This might work. Well enough. Might work well enough. Now I need this side. And for this, I'll have to use a reference. Especially because my chibi hands are like a fucking cone. So it's not going to look good unless I really figure out how I want to adapt my cone to this. But we're gonna, you know, keep going, assuming that it works. If it's Elyssia Maid, shouldn't the tray be sleeping off of her falling over? If we're gonna fantasize me as a maid, can we fantasize me as a competent one, please? Can we just have the fantasy of me being competent? 10 grams is just less than a teaspoon, isn't it? You finished the thing? I did. Do you mean when you gave up and ditched My OWN Maid? I didn't give up. I thought, like, again, when making concepts, you're gonna throw a lot of stuff on the wall and see what stick, okay? And those two just didn't stick. Maid Ely, aka the lamia maid. I don't know that I can make that work audibly. The lamia. It doesn't read. I understand the pun you're trying to make, Witch, but I don't think you can make it work. Sugar is not bad for you. The problem is that sugar by itself saturates very easily in your body. If you can eat fibrous foods with sugar, like fruits, there's no problem with it. When do you not do a lot of things? It's true. It's true. Chop off the legs, eat them for dinner. We're gonna chop off the legs but not eat anything. Wait, how did I fall? How did I fall so far behind? I feel like I am keeping track of the chat quite well. But then I look again and it's like, oh my god, I'm still so far. A maid with no legs, but instead a tail, a mermaid. I mean, a lamia maid. Mermaid is a different thing. You tried. You tried. Lamia maid. We've done it. We've created Elyssia energy drink, and it's even her favorite flavor. Oh yeah, what flavor is that? Are you gonna say onion? Predictable! Predictable! Oh, laminade! Like lemonade! Like lemonade laminade! Oh, that's kinda cool. That's kinda cool. Like I should steal it and make it my merch. I should sell laminade. I improved that Monster does let you sleep. I did that multiple times. Yeah, but you said that you're immune, right? To... what was the name of it? Something with T, I don't remember. I drank 2 of each one day and was sent to the hospital. Didn't have a stroke, but every fear was damn near close. I was? Everyone feared I was damn near close. That doesn't sound great. I hope you've stopped doing that. I hope you've not done that again. Just take the Russian roulette of taking 5 hours energy and NyQuil at the same time for science. No, don't do that. Actually, nobody do that. Nobody do that. No one is encouraged to do that at any point ever, okay? If you move a lot due to having an active hobby, sports, any bad substances get quickly washed out of your body. Having a passive lifestyle causes those to linger in your body. Yeah, but also sports people are very conscious of what they eat, at least in my experience. So it's also like not likely that they would even have it in their body at any point. Isn't unhealthy for sport people because if they do cardio, they will lose like 60% of their sodium. Same thing with weightlifting and potassium. I understand that, but I also feel like sports people are the ones that are the most conscious about what they put in their bodies. Energy drinks are good for you if you do exercise because they contain sodium or potassium, which are the substances you lose when you exercise. Yeah, but Gatorade and Powerade contain that too, and those are healthy. Supposedly. Supposedly. Coke has 31 grams per 100 milliliters and Pepsi has 35 grams per 100 milliliters. That's what I'm saying. Like, sodas definitely sound like they have more than 10 grams. See, Nether and I know what's up. And I believe you, but I'm saying, like, don't sports people go to Powerade or Gatorade instead? The arm needs to be a little bit lower. I'll figure it out later. Another F-bomb? I can't control it. It's my normal way of speaking. But if someone doesn't do sports, they don't spend that much sodium, which means they will be on a highway for hypertension. So far, it looks cute, even the parfait. That's the most ugly parfait ever. On that note, you don't actually need energy drinks to do sports. They just help you non-stop for the day. You can eat lots of potatoes and meat to gain back the potassium and sodium levels. Yeah, that too. Unless you're vegan. If you're vegan, you need a lot of supplements. Yeah, I haven't met a single sport person that was vegan personally. You know what? I'm done with the arms. I'm not done, but I'm done. You know what I mean? Tail. Let's do tail. Let's figure out the tail because that's actually gonna be complicated. Because I need to figure out how long I'm gonna make it, how much is going to... Like, the problem of doing chibis is that I can't rely on, well, if I don't like how this looks, if I don't think it's a good, like, pose, framing, whatever, I can just cut the rest of the tail off. With a chibi, it's kind of like, no, I have to do the whole body. So I have to figure out how I want the composition to look no matter what without cutting any of it. So that's a good beginning. Now to what do I want to do? Now what do I want to do? Do I want to have one of those, like... I normally don't draw myself with the tail super curled up like it's very common to see in anime lamias, because that's like a very active pose. It's not very comfortable. It's like not having any part of your tail resting pretty much. So I don't know why it's such a popular... That's a lie. I do know why it's such a popular pose, because it's more visually appealing. And I guess since I'm doing a tiny little chibi for May Day, I think going for something that's more visually appealing might be fine. Even if it doesn't make a lot of sense from a comfort place, you know. No. Let's have it go back. But at the same time, I feel like this space is empty. So I feel like the tip of the tail shouldn't be on this side. Well, I don't know. That doesn't look terrible. If I did the tip of the tail on this side, like assuming this goes back, right? And you see a little bit of it on the back here. And then, but there's too much going on here. Because we also have the dress here. Right? The dress. So if I put the tail here, it's also like... I don't know! It looks good when I just quickly throw it like that. When I quickly throw it in like this, it kind of looks fine. But I definitely feel like it's not good composition. That I should put it on the other side. On the other side is going to be competing with the tray. Oh, I am telling you right now, I know that I'm gonna have to spend so much time trying to figure shit out on this one. I'm telling you, whatever you see today is not going to be the end result of it. I guarantee. Because boy oh boy, is this kind of like a complicated pose that I chose to adapt into myself. Okay, if I do that and then I need another twist here. I need another twisteroo on this side. And now it looks way too long. Because if I want to have it curl around here, it's like, shit, girl. How long is this? And how the fuck are you actually twisting it around? Like, the position itself is clunky and awkward. Where were we? Still on energy drinks, right? You don't need energy drink for sports. They are just okay-ish if you spend all your energy and still have things to do for the day. Even fantasy has to play by some rules, Ellie. Well, in my fantasy, I'm a decent maid and I'm not a clumsy threat. You mean this scuff maid is lore accurate? Why? Since when? The scuff happens because of the computer, not because of me. Most of the time. Most of the time. So funnier to believe you can't be a maid and that this is just a cosplay. And you know what? You're right. This is just a cosplay. The parfait is made out of plastic. And what if the parfait is just made out of plastic, bitch? Maid Ely would be the best at cleaning under the furniture. You know what? Yeah, I would. Will I give you Lamia's maid Lamia nades? Yeah, I like it. I like that. La maid, read the last word in Spanish Argentinian. Maid? La maid? It just doesn't sound like maid at all. The way I read that is not good. I read that as lamiades. I read it as like lemonade. Laminade, you know? Lemonade, laminade. Sounds close enough. I could make that into like a beverage. A branded beverage. If you center more the right arm and don't touch the bandeja on ice cream, it will be as if you're showing the ice cream to whoever's watching. Huh? If you center the arm more, you're saying this one. If you center it more, so you're saying if I do this? Hi, why? You're saying if I do this? And then I think I would have to have like some sort of hand in here, like the hand should be kind of visible or not because the tray should be kind of tilted, I guess is what you're trying to say. Like that-ish. Is that what you're saying? Is that... did I understand what you meant? Your keeping track is just us going bonkers. I'm keeping track well enough compared to other times, I feel like. Elyssia's favorite flavor is mint de leche. Mint? Ugh, disgusting. Nope, too late. Lemon and onions it is now. Gross! Disgusting! You know I hate lemon. Lammy made, mommy made, print it and ship it? I don't see the connection. 5-hour energy sleep. I want 5-hour energy sleep. I want a 7-hour energy sleep. I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Kidney destroying speedrun, let's go! Well, drinks. We're not actually drinking them, right, guys? We're not actually drinking them, right, guys? Because starting off caffeine could be called cheating and doping. What, the sports thing? That's only in competitions. Gatorade and Powerade aren't the best ones. That's what those corporations want you to think. But they added sugar and low sodium levels. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not even tasty. What's the point of them if they're not good? Yay, the worm is back now. Of course, of course. Wait, I remember a not safe for work doujin with a lamia maid. We're not gonna talk about it here. It's from a Monster Girl Cafe doujin, and the female main character is a maid lamia. You know that we cannot show it here, though, right? Ellie, makes that your character here to draw more quickly and do commissions. Also, Ellie. Well, the commissions are gonna come out quick. I promise that much. Because I set it all up, like the way I worked that file, the way I did that file is going to allow me to be really effective when making the actual your character here's. This one is no longer a your character here. This one is just a me thing. This one is my my illustration for May Day that I'm gonna make for myself. Okay, I like the beginning of that tail. The beginning of the tail is fine. And it doesn't even matter if it doesn't look comfortable, because you know what? It's just cosplay. It's just cosplay. It doesn't matter if it looks awkward. One does look awkward when posing for photos in cosplay. So if I keep this and I keep that, and then I make it come back here for just a little bit, and then this peeks out again, like comes back here, comes back here, and then it just peeks out again. Could that work, or does it clash too much? It competes too much with the tray. Because in this side, it competes with the hair and with the skirt. Like, there's too much going on. On this side, it competes with the tray. And it just doesn't look like a natural pose for the tail. That's the problem. If I make it even shorter, like it's going backwards, it still kind of looks very unnatural. Like, the composition itself doesn't really flow well. This is the problem with making an adapting a thing that was designed for legs. I designed this for legs, and you can fucking tell. I kind of prefer this one, even though it's clunky and awkward. I kind of prefer this one. I obviously have to fix this tail. Obviously, it's not working, but I think it's a better composition to put the tail on this side. Like, make it a lot more curved. Make it... This is why am I struggling so much? Why am I struggling so much? Because I did this with legs. The entire point of this pose was to have legs, and now I'm trying to adapt the entire composition to a different anatomy instead of making the composition based around the specific anatomy, which don't do art like me. You know, when you guys ask why don't you do the whole process on screen, Ellie, you should do an entire drawing on screen. Don't. No. I don't want anyone to think that they should learn anything from me. Save yourself hours of suffering per drawing and just watch someone better if you want to learn. If you want to learn, watch someone better. Watch someone who knows what they're doing, not me. Okay, so far I'm liking this way more than the other tail, which is Bubkiss, which is insane. Okay, what if I, instead of making those compete, what if I grab this hair and I make it chill a little bit, like this? What if I make this hair chill, be less open and flowy, but that way it doesn't compete with the tail? Could work. It could work. I might leave it as is. Like, I might leave the composition like this. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'll definitely be able to judge it better later. Alright, time for me to DPS. Goodbye, Trooper. Thank you so much for coming. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'm sorry if you didn't hear me saying goodbye because I'm like 10 minutes late. Well, I'm exactly 10 minutes late, so maybe I can rush a little bit. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Oh, the headbutt. I didn't turn the headbutt on. Ah, that's fine. I'm doing it now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was so sleepy. I was so tired. It makes sense that I forgot. Sure, the computer muted you. Yes, the computer muted me. The computer forgot to turn the commands program on today. Of course. What, are you accusing me? Are you accusing me, officer? How dare you? I feel betrayed. I feel offended. That tail is the second least believable thing about this drawing. Which one? This one or the second one? Is laminate what you get when you squeeze a lamia? No, it's just personal beverage branding. If you squeeze a lamia, you just get questionable noises. Yeah. The sound of pain and agony, my favorite. Well, you have to squeeze a lot for that sound. Maid Ely is that, Maid Ely is that maid that spends half the day cleaning up her own messes, yet you wouldn't dream of firing her. Aw, you wouldn't fire me? Thank you. Nice. Thank you. I'm still far from the chat, so I'm gonna catch up. No, the hand is not visible from that, but now you're showing the ice cream not carrying to the table. That will be fine, that will be fine. So, if I adjust the tray perspective and the parfait perspective, or better yet, if I make it a cake, and I make the perspective, like, track, I think it might be salvageable. I think it might work with this. Base Ellie for once, fellow mint, aka toothpaste not enjoyer. Oh, I hate mint. I really hate mint. Like when waiters and waitresses are showing off the place when they arrive at the table before serving it. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean, and we're gonna see if you and I are understanding the same thing when I have the whole thing done and you can see the perspective I chose for the cake. I would drink a snake smoothie, Sumi. No, that doesn't sound great. The most I drank was 3 energy drinks in one day during uni when I really needed to stay awake for lectures. It had zero effect and never drank energy drinks again. Well, if it had zero effect, it's understandable. Did you even like them? Like, taste-wise? Was it even, like, enjoyable while you were drinking? I just need a 7-Eleven to acquire ingredients. That sounds very sus, Snake Guy. What the fuck are you gonna do? The images I sent for that are 100% safe for work. Well, none of them really help, but they are cute. But none of them really help. Because once more, it's about like this. None of this translates as chibi, and also this gets to do what I was complaining about, where by virtue of being chibi, I don't get to cut things. I don't get to cut things out of the scene. It all has to be visible because it's a chibi. It's like ordering from a Burger King menu. What is your Oshi here? Oh, your character here I made. Yeah. Of course I won't send the necessary forward part. How can you make a maid pose if she's doing a not safe for work pose? It makes no sense. Still, the reference doesn't really help because a lot of reasons. I think you're overcomplicating the tail. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I think we're gonna make it like... I think it's gonna compete less on this side than the other side. Tail is broken, don't art please. I'm going to fix it later. For now, I'm just doing like the second sketch. We can do a clean sketch proper later. We can do like... I can fix this in line art. I can fix this in line art. That is not good self-promotion for you, just open commissions. What isn't? You need to be more explicit with your comments because I read them 10 minutes later. I don't know what you mean. I have faith in your art so much. I'm waiting for you only to make my OC. Yeah, that's a different kind of commission. The changes made some improvements at least. Bull. I know that you're trying to make that as a pun. And I resent it. Bad. Well, I'm taking the rest of my break to have a nap. Bye. Goodbye, Krampus. Thank you for being here. I hope that you feel well rested after your nap. Thank you. You see this? You try to back her up and she turns on you. Shameful. I don't know what you meant! I would hire you, to be honest, but your permitted limit of blocking plates and glasses is 5. I'm gonna last a day. I'm gonna be there for a day, Wish, and then you're gonna fire me. That maid description of Maid Ely sounds 100% like Soda, the maid from Nikki. I'll have to trust you. I don't know much about Nikki. Hiring Ely could be a good tax write-off. Are you calling me a charity work? Are you saying that I'm charity? The part you read is not a bad thing or critique. It was an observation, so you understood it better. I already forgot what you're talking about. Like, I already don't know what you're talking about. Let's go boobs. Booba. Let's make sure that I have at least, like, most of this figured out. I don't want to have to figure out a lot of things later. I want to have cleanup left instead of just still figuring stuff out. What kind of shirt are we using? What kind of shirt are we using? I think we're using a... one of these guys. One of this that has this kind of short sleeves. I don't want to do the traditional Japanese sleeve anymore because it's gonna compete with this. It's gonna compete with this. it would be very messy visually. So I'm gonna keep it to short sleeves. And not even short sleeves, but this kind of like tied thingies on the arms. I think that's kind of what I would vibe with. And to read more as a maid, it would have to have like some body wants told me. Okay, this sort of like this sort of like you know, white maid wingies here. That neck is absolutely not centered. Let's change that. Huh? All right, different layer. Haha, stupid. Where is it? Okay. That's better. That's much better. Okay. I think that might look. I think that might look fine for the uniform. If I keep adding to it, of course. Now I would have to... Oh, I drew that as booba, but it's also clothes. Okay, let's do clothes instead for the name. I think I want also to have one of these. I saw this not too long ago. I was looking for a bazillion references on maid outfits for obvious reasons. And one of the things that I didn't get to incorporate to my your character here is because I already had too many variables that I was working with, is this like little disconnected necks. It's like an accessory that gives you almost like a shirt, but only the color of it. So I think maybe that could be cute. That might be cute. I would need to do like lacy, like a lace sort of ending for this, which is a pain in the ass. Doing lace is annoying as fuck. Maybe instead of lace, I end up doing just normal ruffles. But that could work. That could be fine. That could be fine. The question would be like, do I do my normal size gem? And the answer would be yes, because it feels really weird to do a mini version of the gem. So, yeah. I think that could be fine. I need to re-look for those references of like what this outfit needs to be cohesive. The low cleavage is necessary for the like neck accessory thing. So that's probably fine, but I wonder if this kind of situation tends to like would benefit from ruffles as well, or if it would be too many ruffles. I think it would be too many ruffles because like this already has ruffles, like this already has ruffles, this already has ruffles, this already has ruffles. It's like everything has ruffles. So I think it's probably gonna be better if it doesn't. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. So we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna keep the bra area without ruffles. Why am I trying to fix this? This is not a moment to fix. Ellie, this is a moment you're trying to get the concept out. You're trying to get the concept out. What are you doing? Why are you trying to fix it? Fix it later. You fix it later. You fix it later. Okay, fine. One more line. Okay, fine. There. Okay, now I'm a little bit more chill. So how does this continue if this is the style I went for with the top? A little bit of a corset situation that ends how? That ends how exactly? That shape may be cute. Maybe. I might like that. Remember when I said at the beginning of the stream that this was going to be a clean sketch? Did you notice how it got progressively dirtier and dirtier as I went? Oh, Ellie, you dumb bitch. Why do you say things and then ignore them completely? Why do you not, like, respect your own words? You know who my worst enemy is? Ellie. Ellie's my worst enemy. It wasn't bad, basically tasted like carbonated bubblegum, but not as candy-like. See, the carbonation already lost me. We've been talking about energy drinks all this time and it's carbonated? Gross. I don't like carbonation, guys. I don't like carbonation at all. Right over her head, just as expected. I'm sorry! Mates can likey. You like mates? Is that like a specific flavor that you're very fond of? Where's the apron? What am I doing for the apron? Under the corset? Does that make any sense? I'm gonna look for a reference right now. I can't keep going like this. The question is, will I find the reference I'm looking for fast enough? Because I'm looking for a very specific reference. I'm looking for like a very specific set of references, and I'm probably not gonna find it because I haven't, like, once I finished doing the concept thing for the Your Character Here, I think I deleted it. I'm pretty sure I deleted it. Oh lord, where is it? Oh no! Okay. Maybe what I'm thinking of will not work with a corset like thing. Maybe what I'm thinking of only works if I change the concept a bit. Yeah, I found it. It doesn't work unless I change the concept of the top. Oh no! No, that's why it's not working. Oh man. See, here's the thing. In my mind, this was... Let me see if I can get you on the same track as me. In my mind, this was black. Right? Because that's sort of like corset-y thing. But in my mind, this was black. Because it's the skirt, which is normally black. And I'm like, wait, we need white for an apron. But where is the apron coming from in the first place? And like, in the references, it's like, oh, you silly Billy. This is the part of the, like, dress that acts as an apron. It's an underdress. But in my mind, this was coming from this part and it was black. So if you notice, now the whole fucking thing is black and I have no place to bring the apron for it. And I'm like, oh cool, I've made a fucking vampire dress. This is not a maid. Then we have no white. We need the white. That's like the basic component of a maid outfit. it that you have a white apron. Okay, fine. I guess if this, I can fix it. If this part is white and this part is white and it brings with it an apron sort of shape, and then this part is black with the rest of the skirt, and this part is black, then maybe this is just disconnected from the bra a little bit lower so that it's obvious that it's disconnected from the bra, and the white things are like here, and they also extend a little bit further. Okay, I think I can work with that. But then this was gonna be white as well, and now there's a lot of white here without any black breaking it up. Or not, or it's fine. Or it's fine. Maybe I'm making a big deal out of nothing and it's fine. Right? Like, maybe it's not that bad. How far away am I from the chat? 20 minutes? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna rush. I'm gonna rush. Is YouTube deleting all the emotes if I put 4 in a row? I don't think so. I see one misses that you made on top of that one that is cheer, and it's four cheers in a row. So I see that. Considering your past waitress skills keeping you on... Wait, I mean, considering your past waitress skills keeping you on would kind of have to be a partial money laundering scheme. Bro! Bro, I'm not that bad, okay? Okay, I wouldn't have fired you before the Smash Mouth. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I was baited into it. You guys baited me into it somehow. Asian the Center, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Why everyone does maid but no one does strip club? In my case, it's because I don't want that to be my brand. I don't want my brand to be not safe for work or thirst trapping or like lewd baiting. So I'd rather do maid and not lewd stuff. But also Maid Day has a specific date. So it's a great opportunity for everyone to post like on Maid Day, like, oh, I did this for Maid Day. Happy Maid Day, you know? While strip club, I don't think has a specific day. You mean a collar? I thought you were trying to get away from that association. But it's a different thing! The butler snake coming along nicely. Ooh! Ooh, if it wasn't for the need for pants on the butler thing, I wonder if that would be like a good subversion of Maid Day. Or I wonder if Butler Day has its own day. Does Butler Day have a date? Like, is there a date for it? Just write on your stomach on the clothes ruffles and that will explain the overcharge of ruffles. No, I don't want too many ruffles. Bigger boobas? No. I don't need bigger boobas. My boobas are medium. I don't understand what are those low corners of the corset. They're just the shape of the corset. Absolutely filthy. It is. It's disgusting. This is really dirty. This is like a really dirty sketch. But it's what I can handle right now. It's what I can handle right now. It's not an LER stream if she isn't being masochist with changes. Yeah, I think that's a very me thing. Ellie is the final boss. I am my own final boss. I hate it. I hate it here. And by here I mean me. I hate working with myself, bro. I hate working with myself. The reference I sent is a corset and lowered apron, the one you already saw. Yeah, but I was looking for a specific reference. Like, I was looking for a very, very specific reference. The booba is the inner dark thing. I don't know the name. It's like carbonara pasta. Carbonara pasta? The fuck? Ely's her own final boss, like the end of Dragon's Dogma. Is that a game? I don't know it. I don't know what that is. Goth Maid? It is kinda gothy. Like the references are kind of gothy. Vampire Maid is acceptable. It's kind of like a gothy style of dress. Because it's like more... Like, it is inspired on Victorian in some ways without it really being Victorian, because Victorian would require a very specific kind of sleeve that I don't want to do right now, and a very specific kind of color that I also don't want to do. But there is some inspiration, but it's also stylized in a kind of gothic way. It's like, I know what I'm going for. I just need to get it. I just need to get it made. I just need to get it made. This is why I said that you should offer your quick sketch style for something you popped out in 45 seconds. That looks great. What does? This looks so bad. What are you talking about? Here, at least let me finish the goddamn skirt. There. This is the full concept of what it's gonna look like when it's done. Is this acceptable to you? It's not acceptable to me. It is not acceptable whatsoever. Then she turned herself into a penguin, funniest shit I've seen. Well, the thing with Maid is that it's always black and white, so 5 minutes left, what the fuck? Oh, Maid Day. I thought you were saying May. Well, Maid Day is on May 10th. Not 11th. I've said 11th before, and then I googled it again, and it's 10th. Because it's a play on words from how Japanese people pronounce maid. I think, I don't know. I read about it today and I already forgot. But it was something like, oh yeah, it's a play on words because of the Japanese pronunciation of May and Meido, and whatever. It sounds like May Day, it's the 10th of May, because when in Japan you say May 10th or 10 May, or I don't know, I don't remember. It sounds like Meido or something. I don't know. Just read it. Just Google it. You want the explanation? Just Google it if you want the explanation. But you are thirst trapping. You tell us every end stream to drink a lot of water, so there are no more thirsty people in the world. Well, I try to make you hydrate, but thirst trapping is a different thing. Well, let's make a strip club celebration September. I still don't think that's an actual date, and it still won't be part of my brand. It still will not be part of my brand. Butler Day is July the 29th. Oh, there is an actual Butler Day? Or you're trolling me? Are you trolling me? July 29th is Butler Day. There is a Butler Day! Oh, that's cool. Equality! I thought it was May Day, the call of SOS on the ship. Why would I make a maid for May Day? No. There's an actual date that is Maid Day, which is the 10th of May. Would Maid Ely be required to do a British accent? No. No one wants me to do a British accent, not again. No one wants to do a British accent, not again, believe me. I was only taught her to love puns? No, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. We man broke her enough, we made it happen, boy. Stop. You wrote it like that, bitch. Jew is 10? Yeah, but like, look for in Google. I don't remember the explanation well enough, but I swear that there's an explanation for the May 10 date being May Day. Like, you can Google it, like, May Day in Japan, or when is Maid Day in Japan, or why is there a maid day in Japan, something like that, whatever, and you should find the explanation. You trap thirst people and make them not thirsty by drinking water. Isn't that a thirst trap? No, no, it's not. Do you know what a thirst trap? Wait, legitimate question. Do you know what a thirst trap is? I know that sometimes your humor is very miscontextualizing words, and sometimes you miscontextualize because you don't have the context. Do you know what a thirst trap is? For real. Maid Ely, so Sailor cosplay Ellie next? I cannot remember what, like, sailor outfit would be right now, unless it's like the typical like high school sailor thing. I don't know that I would want to do one of those. I can see Maid Ely on a cruise ship leading to a Mayday call coming out. So mean, so mean. All right, gotta go. Thank you for the stream. Goodbye, readers. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you had fun, and I hope that you'll sleep wonderfully. And honestly, like, I know that it doesn't seem like a lot of progress, but believe me, this was a lot of progress for me because I had to define a lot of things. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think out of this, I can make a proper Maid Day illustration. Yeah, I think I can make this work. Like, does it need a lot of polishing? Oh, absolutely. This is really, but it has a strong direction now. It has a strong direction. Oh, let me do one more thing. Actually. Okay, now it has a very strong direction. And I think I like it. I think I like it enough to not completely change it. By the next time I grab it. I think I like it enough to like not destroy it entirely. And actually work with it as is. Yeah, okay. Okay. We have something, people. We have something, boys. Actually, no. We're still missing one important thing. Opinion on this. Yay or nay? Do I add a third, like, bracelet thingy? But on this part, do I add like the same accessory of the arm cuffs, but here? Yay or nay? What do we think? Competes too much? Maybe? Dancy, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. But British Ellie would be funny. We already had British Ellie and no one enjoyed it. Hola Ellie, ¿viste el regreso del Gallo Claudio? No, pero tampoco tengo ninguna memoria del Gallo Claudio. O sea, lo conozco por memes, lo conozco por internet, pero no tengo ninguna vínculo emocional. To be fair, the British accent stream was legendary. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's not gonna happen again. There's the explanation. There's the explanation. There's the explanation. May is pronounced May, and 10 pronounced toe. May toe? That sounds weird, but whatever. You get it. You get it. Nirwanda, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Nope, genuine don't know the thirst. Okay, so thirst trap is when content on the internet is created to make people a thirst trap is content that which the intent of it is to make people who watch it thirsty, quote unquote, which is code in algorithmic censorship for horny. So when TikTok or Instagram or Facebook say, hey, horny is a bad word, you can't say that here, then people, instead of saying, oh, I'm horny, they say, oh, I'm so thirsty. Bro, I'm thirsty. You know when people have, like, when someone answers to a not safe for work post with that gif of the guy drinking water, or any gif of a guy drinking water viciously, or like with a big glass of water, basically. And a thirst trap is content intended to make someone thirsty. So I don't do thirst traps. What I'm trying to say is I don't do thirst traps. That is not my brand. That will not be my brand. It is not my intention. It will never be my intention. Well, I'm not gonna say never because future is unpredictable, blah, 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 blah. But for the very much foreseeable future, I do not intend to do any thirst traps or any lewd content or anything like that. No. Donald Duck sailor outfit? You mean the one without pants? Good attempt. Good try. Fair. Ellie on a boat would probably won't end well for anyone. She gives off seasick vibes. Actually, no. I'm very like I always say this. Oh, let me just save here. This is the progress we have. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what you guys think of the accessory. Sounds good, yes, but bigger, obviously, yay, would look good. Okay, cool. Cool. Looks very cute. Okay, people are saying yes to the accessory, so I can actually go. Okay, this was good progress. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it was. Trust. Trust, believe. I got quite a bit done. Okay, now where was I? Where was I? Personally, I try to not have it on the same height as the skirt though, but still. You know, I did think about that. I did think that it was probably competing too much with the skirt. I'll move it around later and see what I feel about it. Wait, horny is a bad word? It's not a bad word, but you know how pretty much every social media kind of turned less and less adult friendly as time went on, and like it feels like every social media is scared of not being appropriate for the children, which is why some people will refuse to curse, or some people will refuse to do anything even remotely adult oriented. So TikTok, for example, is a place where you can't say things like sex, and people say eggs, stuff like that, right? And Thursday is definitely one of those things. Thirst traps are kind of my thing, yeah, but they're not mine, and that's what's important. Are you done with the colors? Oh, you do this on purpose. No, I am a slow artist, you know this. I don't know why you're still surprised. I don't know who is still surprised, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the whole seasick thing. I actually shouldn't give seasick vibes because I'm really strong constitution-wise. Like I always say this, if I was a D&D player, right? If I, Ellie, was a D&D character, my constitution modifier would actually be quite like high, because I don't get sick almost ever. like, I don't know if you realize in the time that I've been streaming, which is 2 years, what? 2 years and a half? I've been sick how many times? 3? I had hiatuses, but they were mostly for other reasons, never like physical illness. I almost never get sick. So I don't think I should give sick vibes. I really don't think so. Mayday, mayday, some! She rips the mic away from the camera. Buddy once told me. Listen, it was just there. It was right there. What do you mean? Isn't this just a finished ghost maid? No. I've drawn a ghost before and it was a lot more finished than this. I just realized that there's basically a Minecraft torch in the plate. It's gonna be a cake later. It's gonna be a cake. I promise. Tomato. What do you mean tomato? There's a random tomato. People are like, yes, yes, good, whatever. And there's tomato. Oh, because of when I was trying to read Meido. Okay, yeah. In Japanese, all syllables with T sounds can convert to D sounds if you add a symbol. Yeah, but like that's a different hiragana. So that's why it's weird. If it's to and it doesn't have the symbol for do, it's like why would you pronounce it with D when the hiragana is not the one that pronounces as D? Whatever. English class Ellie edition is less English class and it's more like internet algorithm content creation stuff. Personally, I tried to not have it on the same height. Yeah, I remember that one. I read that one. So remember when Ellie talks about how much she needs to drink more during streams, what she's actually saying? No, I'm talking about water. I'm talking about water there. Because I'm talking about hydration. I'm talking about like forcing myself to hydrate. Precisely the reason I don't hydrate is because I don't feel thirst, so I don't drink. And I need to remind myself to drink even if I'm not thirsty. I knew that thirsty as separated, didn't know with trap could still mean the same horny meaning. Yeah, thirst trap is when like it's the content. So you have like porn, right? Porn is obviously intended to make people horny. But then in platforms like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever, you can't post like outright porn. So people started calling things that are technically safe, but definitely intending to make people horny, they started calling them thirst traps. It's like a trap. It's like, oh, this person doesn't feel like they are... The algorithm is not going to ban this because they're not naked, but they are definitely trying to make people thirsty, you know? So it's like a trap for the algorithm. That's sort of like how it came to be. Not even in the membership? No! A bit of a longer accessory. I'm gonna polish all of that later, because right now I put the concepts down and that's good enough, you know? You're a lamia artist, not a snail artist, but I'm a slow artist. I've always been. Lamias are not slow. This one is, with art specifically. So you're telling us your constitution is ball. I never heard that expression. If you mean that my constitution is good, then yes. My constitution is good. I almost never get sick. Dumb people don't get cold stereotype? Is that an actual stereotype? Wait, is that an actual fucking stereotype? I've never heard it. It doesn't sound healthy to force yourself to do that. What, to drink even if you're not thirsty? No, it is actually really healthy. Like, hydrating is actually really important. En el cara libre no se pueden subir videos poderosos. Twitter es más mejor, mi primo. to Facebook for porn, you're in the wrong website. You're in the wrong website if you're going to Facebook for those kind of videos, you know what I mean? Neffy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you here before, have I? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. What is happening? We are closing off the stream. We've been drawing for a while, and now we're just wrapping up the chatting. We're just talking about it a little bit, so that we don't just cut it off and go. We're just winding down. Oh no, my phone accidentally recorded and uploaded this. Oh my god. That's so weird. That doesn't work for the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't care. If it's too hard and spicy, it's going to censor it. So that's why, you know, thirst traps. There's technically nothing wrong. The algorithm shouldn't ban you because you're technically not breaking any rules. But everyone knows what you're trying to do, you know? I could say because it was smart sounds like copium. It does, but it may be an actual stereotype and I just don't know it. Now I'm thinking of snake drinking vids, cute stuff. They are. Snakes drinking is just so cute. They look so adorable. I saw some not safe for work TikToks. What? Where that is really good censored is in China. Yeah, but like TikTok is the same, like it uses the same algorithms and everything. Are you sure it was TikTok and not like meant to look like TikTok but in a different platform? Because as far as I know, the algorithm, like the banning, the censorship is pretty strong as far as that goes. Thirstbook doesn't exist. No one should use Facebook for that. YouTube has gameplays of Heroico uncensored. Yeah, and yet people are afraid of saying things like sex. Like every other YouTuber is like, you know, I'm going to say corn instead of porn. I'm going to say seg instead of sex. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit fast and loose with my vocabulary because I get sense from watch page. What am I trying to say? AdSense? I get sense from AdSense, so it's like, what am I losing? If I get one of my videos demonetized, I still get upset because the monetization is supposedly also like shadow banning. Supposedly your video doesn't get pushed as much if you blah 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 blah. You know, but in general, people get very scared of saying things. People are censoring things like death and kill. Yeah, like you cannot say something is dead. You have to say it's unalived. It's actually freaking dystopic. It's actually really freaking weird and unsettling. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We're talking about censorship, thirst traps. What were we talking about before? I wonder if that uncensored full play of Honey Pop is still up. That sounds insane. That something like that can be up on YouTube is insane. Even if you're talking about like stars. Yeah, that's so dystopic, isn't it? If you search Heroico on Google, you appear very early on the results. No joke. The Heroico playthrough is still one of the things that gets the most clicks in my channel every month, even though it happened so long ago. Like consistently every month, my top clicked on, my top viewed like things include Heroico. And that's really weird to me because I played it fully censored. Of course, people don't know that, right? Like people click on it because they're like, oh my god, this VTuber did a sex game. And they probably go away when they realized, oh no, she did it as a platformer with the filter on, so it's boring. And they leave. But it still gets clicks. It doesn't get a lot of full views, but it gets clicks on. Meanwhile, a bunch of ads are basically for like thirst trap mobile games. Yes! Oh my god, that drives me insane. That drives me insane. Monster Card Quest also has gameplays, but people never finish the Let's Play because the game is just too fucking long, and they only have like 3,000 to 5,000 views, so it's not worth it. See, the thing is that any game that is too long is not worth it because it becomes... Like, have you noticed that it's very rare for streamers or VTubers to actually tackle a full, for example, JRPG? Because, like, the longer you go with a series, the more unlikely it is that people are caught up. The more unlikely it is that people will start the series. Because it's like, I could either watch this series that has 3 videos in it, or I could watch this series that has 23. And at the end of the day, it's always like a risk to do a game that you know it's gonna take you a bazillion hours, which is why I keep saying I would not be interested in playing Elden Ring or stuff like that. I just know, like, the games that are like 80 hours. No. Ellie doing part 9 of Menez a Perro next week. Buddy, I've done 25 of Cult of the Lamb. If I love a game too much, I don't care. If I love a game too much, it's like I didn't even think about it. Won't even worry. Bother. Worry? Bother. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say worry or bother, and my brain makes the two. What was I saying? Yeah, if I love the game a lot, it's not gonna fucking matter. Like 25 streams of Cult of the Lamb, and I'm still excited to do whatever comes next if they release a new patch of free content. Alternative. Oh, my tongue is giving out, guys. I think I have to go. Alternatively, you're just about the only source of footage for the game due to playing it censored? I don't know. I think there are other gameplays, right? People on shorts now even started to censor black. Censoring is being so absurd right now. Yeah, it's really weird, right? Censoring is getting really weird. But Elden Ring is just 20 hours. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me see. Let me see how long to beat. How long to beat. Elden Ring. Okay, main plus extra, which is what I normally go for, is 100 hours. And I have to calculate twice as much as the average because I read, because I'm bad gaming, because I'm just, you know, bad, because I'm slow, because I, like, lose a lot. That would be 200 hours for me. Insane behavior. Then there's people like me who wait. I love the place in the chat. Then there's people like me who wait for the channel to finish a game and then binge it over the course of a few days, probably not helping. Wait, you do that? Ooh, that's so interesting. You know, I have games for which I do that, but mostly because I've seen people dropping games midway that I was really excited to get to the conclusion of. And I'm like, there are some games that if the people streaming them or playing them abandon, it crushes my heart. So it's like I may wait until a channel finishes a game to binge it, Mostly if I don't have a very big reason to trust that it's going to be finished. Call to the Lamb has so many streams, that's unfair, but that's because I love that game. That is because I love that game. Games that I love are... I'm biased towards, you know? Delphine, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I can't sleep, so I've been wandering the streets. That sounds like you're not having a good day. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that the fresh air was good for you. What is this topic is that people will still spam attention waster text-to-speech trying to farm watch time. Yeah, they do. I would still prefer to leave the long sentences and censor every 2 seconds rather than edit the content. Huh? I don't understand how those are related to each other, I guess. You need to do tongue training? Legitimately, I do. With Ellie's skills, Elden Ring is easily 130 hours. With my skills, it's easily 200 hours. Nier Automata is also short. No, it's not. Nier Automata. Nier Automata is listed as, well, 37 hours. That's not that bad. What? That's not that bad for main plus extra. For completion, this is 61 and a half. Which would translate to 120 hours for me. But for main plus extra, it's 37 hours. That's shorter than I expected. As long as you don't bite your tongue, you're not rusty in speaking. I'm still rusty. I don't bite my tongue very often. But I'm still rusty because I say the completely bullshit things instead of saying the words I mean. Oh, come on, what is that? 10 streams? Yeah. 10 streams, 200 hours. If you, yeah. It matches. Marathon 1 stream of 6 hours each Saturday. It's incredible to me that you think I have the time to do 6 hours of streaming every Saturday. Like, you understand that I need to make other content off stream, right? You just saw me drawing for 2 hours and see how slow I advance. Play Warframe. I have plus 5,000 hours and I still don't finish the main quest. Never. Thank you very much, but I would rather never do that. So engagements are just cursed, and I assume they won't be finished whenever someone starts them. Yeah, those I wait until I binge them. To get the first ending, Nier is a multiple ending game. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm kind of scared of it as a streaming game. Don't remind me why rhythm games and Honkai Impact are the 2 most played series on my roster now. Because time? Ellie going to the gym and putting her tongue to lift 1 kilogram dumbbells? Well, I don't know if I want to have a tongue that strong. They can structure their low effort scripts to avoid censoring so much, but are intentionally not doing this. Ah, that's what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I get that. Nier only needs the 5 main routes, not the full game, so it's still a short game. I don't know how long to beat calculates that though. She let it slip. She just confirmed the secret channel. Eh? What? What secret channel? Also, I said Saturday 5-hour stream so you can do anything on the weekdays. On the weekdays, I already have 4 days streaming. Just to be perfectly clear, when I stream, I only have the morning to work. Because right after lunch, I have to do stream prep, then stream, and then after stream, I'm normally like tired. I'm doing like rest vocal exercises. I'm doing merienda, and then I'm just straight up jumping into cooking, showering, stuff like that. So by the end of the day, I'm like super fucking tired, and I don't get to work anymore unless it's specifically a very mechanical work process, like filling out the flat colors in art, for example. And even then I can make several mistakes because I'm tired. So if I stream 5 days a week, and then one of those days a week is like my day for doing groceries, cleaning, stuff like that, do you realize that I would not exist? I would not exist. I would not advance with any of my projects. I have too many projects to stream more time than I do. And I will start using some stream time on Saturdays on May or June because I feel like I want to do more member streams, especially now that we have so many new members. While we have many people with membership, I want to be able to make it like as fun as possible, as inclusive as possible. So I am going to be using weekends as soon as I have them, but right now my weekends are very busy. I see people with so many hours in Elden Ring and I'm just casually putting in 10 hours collective on the games I play. Yeah, I also don't really have a lot of hours to play outside of a stream of anything. Tired Ely, I wonder if Ellie would accidentally sleep on the couch or on the floor. Sleeping on the couch is fantastic. It wouldn't be accidental. It would be a choice. It's been a while since I've had a couch though. It's been a while since I've had a couch. But when I did have a couch, man, I like sleeping in couches. Just invent a time stopper thingy. Easy solution. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You know, you're right. By the way, would you like to play 100% orange juice in the Discord this Saturday or Sunday? I'll see if I can. I'm gonna be honest, it's been difficult. My weekends have been difficult. For many reasons. This next weekend should be the last weekend that I'm like complicated. And if I manage to do things early-ish, I could be free at the time we've been playing some of these Saturdays, like late at night-ish. It may happen. It may. It may not, but it may. Couches make better beds than beds. Sometimes I fully agree. I miss my couch. Ellie couch found when? Nah. I need other time. I need other things way more than I need a couch. There are things that I need way more. For example, I'm not gonna give examples. Anyways, by Ellie having a headache, gonna rest, holding my Pumpkaboo plushie. Smells like lavender. Oh, it's lavender. Nice. Well, thank you for coming, Witch. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that your headache goes away as soon as you take a little nap, or rest your eyes, or rest anything that you manage to rest. I hope that it goes away. Thank you for being here. It's like a bed, but with back support. Yeah, couches are really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go. What happens next weekend? Are we gonna get Ellie can stream soon? Hopefully in May. I want to do it as soon as I can, but I have the next few weekends still a little bit too busy. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know. I want to do a couple of member streams, and I want to do something new that I've never done before, but I don't know if I'll get that because again, I'm very busy. So thank you everyone for coming. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you're gonna have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously. Membwebs tweams. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to woo all over you, but it just happened. Goodbye. Thank you for coming. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. Try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and to others. Okay. Take care, my snake shifters. Bye bye.